behind Alvin Kamara and Jamal Williams. They had a quick throw outside to Kirkland, breaks it free for a first down. John Trey Kirkland got a good block from the big A.T. Perry.
Yeah, Jameis Winston just sees the 2-on-2 matchup out there. But you can see 17 A.T. Perry kind of ends up blocking.
3rd and 5. Time for Winston. Fires incomplete. Desmond King got a hand to knock it away. 3rd and 7. Pressure. Stroud eludes. Can't find anyone. Throws on the run, and it is
Jameis Winston to get rid of that ball a little earlier than Davis expected.
Here's Tank Dell back to receive. The electric rookie has a little space. Makes a cut. Has a lot of space. Uh-oh, Dell gets a block and a good return inside the 45.
That's been a big signing for this Texans offense.
Here's Pierce. Stunner step right up the middle is Pierce to shoulder down and inside the 10. It'll be a 1st and goal.
Green grass. He can hit this thing downhill. That is a safety's worst nightmare. A big part of development and protecting a young rookie quarterback early in the year.
On the fake. Stroud. Time. Lofting. End zone caught. Touchdown. Nico Collins.
Simple concept. Nico Collins starts at the top of the screen. It's man coverage. But look at the protection. Great job there by Pierce picking up the pressure. And this is just a simple 2-man rub route.
Miller. And nowhere to run. A lot of pressure that time. Jerry Hughes.
For a long time now.
3rd and 7. Pressure again. Winston eludes. Loads up. Coming for Graham, I think, and it's incomplete. Never got to Graham. Kirkland was the guy who had a chance to catch it.
Commanding the offense, commanding the locker room. He values that so much out of that quarterback spot.
Here's Mills. Flag flies. First one of the day. Ball is loose on the ground, and the Texans will recover. Patterson recovered the fumble. Is hurt.
Offense number 63. That penalty's declined. Brings up 3rd down.
Yeah, Malcolm Roach with the hit and the forced fumble. Here's Miller. Eludes one, not the next. A lot of pressure up inside that time. Rankins was there first. Jonathan Grenard finished him off. Winston, lofty one. Jimmy Graham, back shoulder. What year is it, Greg?
Christian Harris, the 2nd-year player out of Alabama, was the victim of another Jimmy Graham moment here in New Orleans. Red zone, 3rd down, spot rolls. He doesn't have to play 70 snaps.
Winston looking end zone, going to Graham again, and he's got it for the touchdown. 3-yard score, boxing out, 7-7 game.
Stroud, the starter, I think they're very happy with him in that backup role.
3rd and 1 here. Pressure coming, steps away, and it's knocked away. In and out of the hands of Jalen Camp, but I think Isaac Yadam had pretty good coverage. Here's a 3rd and long. Pressure on Mills, and he is sacked. Got sandwiched back there and nowhere to go. Isaiah Foskey, the rookie, got there first.
An edge pressure guy. They invested heavily in the top 2 picks on the defensive line. And
here we go. Play fake. Love it. Hayner on the move. And he's got nowhere to go.
Do his hit.
3rd and goal. Mills. Pressure right in his face. Stays on his feet. And now he gets wrapped up. No chance there. Ryan Brzee kind of got there first. The rookie. There he is. 1st-round draft pick. Ha! Right down the middle.
Oh, deep breath, Burkhardt. You get away with one.
This time a 4-man rush. Hayner loading up far side of the field. Knocked away at the last second. Eric Murray came over and got it.
Putting that defense together, but Kyle Shanahan has put his mark on this Texans staff. Bobby Slowick was mentored under him all the way back to Washington. And, of course, D'Amico Ryans.
Hutchinson went up to get it, could not bring it down.
Let alone in the NFC Championship, but just at any stage in the season, our fans deserve to see a team be able to attempt a forward pass.
They're down here, a lot of pressure, gets away. Hayner running for it, a lot of room inside the 35, and Hayner inside the 30, and gets trucked out of bounds there. A 26-yard run.
Well, he might not be big, but he showed some good wheels. Look, there's no one pre-snap in the middle of the field. It's man coverage. Everybody's eyes are on their receiver. So once he's able to break through that initial defensive line.
This one from 38 yards out. Drilled. So Lutz kicked the first half. Groupie making good on his first attempt in this second half. And we're all tied at 10. Yeah, Tom, sounds like you're a groupie for groupie. There you go. Well done. Kicking outside, Boone. Good seam, good speed from Mike Boone out across the 45. 3rd down and 3. Perry pumps, lost. Hutchinson makes the catch. There's a penalty too. He's down to the 10.
Defense number 44. Penalties decline. Result of the play is a first down.
Yeah, we've seen Hutchinson make.
Yeah, he's really had a nice day. So 1st and 10 with Mike Boone. Big hole. Boone inside the 5. Still on his feet. Boone in for the touchdown.
Spinning. Watch. Dalton Keene's going to get a nice block, and he's just going to weave this thing. Start front side and just full on. Now watch him just run through arm tackle, spin.
Be a little more me.
Well, we feel bad for Kyle Brandt's voice, having to talk about your angry runs this year. Thank you so much. Great to talk to you.
Thank you, Aaron. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, for sure.
Will, just a treat.
That's so good.
Listen to him talk to Aaron Andrews. Texans hoping they're cornerstones of this franchise. Here's Hayner. Oh, wide open and a good throw. Lucas Kroll racing into Texans territory.
Was actually drafted in baseball out of a junior college before going to Florida and eventually Pitt to play football.
Wow. Hayner goes down here, so that's going to be a sack. Khalil Davis. This will be a 50-yard attempt. He's hit from 38 today. This kick is drilled again right down the middle. Kid's had a great preseason, making it hard on the Saints. And I'll tell you this, we did the Week 18 game when they took on the Cowboys. And I know Washington wasn't, they were out of it, knocked away. Nicely done. Troy Pride.
Just a lot of space there for them to operate.
Oh, trick play, and no one was fooled. Try to get it to Shaq Davis on the jet sweep, but that was not happen. Adedayo Odele. Kick is no good. Perry going deep, and it's overthrown. Tried to get it to Johnny Johnson, couldn't do it. Blitz coming this time. Sees it, runs away, fires. It's caught again by Kroll. These two have a connection, and it's another first down for New Orleans.
And how fitting would this drive be if he was able to be the one to put him ahead?
Hayner gonna go for it. Into the end zone. Triple coverage. It's intercepted.
And a great job. You're going to see him. He takes a high 7 versus outside leverage, meaning the defender is between him and the sideline. And just a really good job there by Cam Dantzler. See how he kind of shields him?
Yeah.
He locates the ball, but he just does a nice job. Watch 20 here. He doesn't fall for it. Now watch him locate the ball and just kind of run interference and allows and operate at a high level. The wins will come over time.
Oh my goodness. That was a vicious tackle by Prince Emili. 3rd down. Hayner steps away from pressure, throws on the run. Got a completion. It's a first down. It's Kirkland.
Game's on the line. Let's see where he goes.
Looking that
He's
way.
got him.
No, it's taken away, and Houston will win it. There's Cameron Dantzler with the interception.
You're going to see he just runs a corner out, and then the back runs a little check, and he's just reading Cam Dantzler. Watch the depth when he opens his hips. That ball, if that ball's thrown on target now, if not, it's got to come down to the check down. He's just a little late, and it allows Cam Dantzler to jump that corner. And as I said, he had a chance for his last pass to not be a pick.
Saints know their starter. It's Derek Carr, and those two embrace. in a 17-13 win for the Texans. More to do from the Superdome.